Do you know how to swing a golf club? Well, don't worry because I'm going to teach you. I'll specifically explain the mechanics of a golf swing. A golf swing requires 3 main steps. The first step is your setup. The second step is your backswing. And the last step is the downswing. In the first part of the setup, we're going to talk about how your feet should be correctly set. Your feet should be shoulder width apart and you should be balanced. Your feet should also be faced straight and not outward like the picture shown. Balance is very important and crucial to a golf swing. The next part of our setup is going to be about our knees. We don't want straight legs. We want a little bend in the knees, but not much at all. This also helps to stay balanced throughout the golf swing. The third part of this setup is your posture. You want to have a straight back and not be hunched over. This gives you an athletic stance in order to swing hard and through the ball. The last part of the setup is your grip. You don't want to grip it too tight or too loose. It's like holding a tube of toothpaste. Barely hold it, but give it a little squeeze. You can see a huge difference in your swing by your grip. If you use these 4 steps in your setup, you will learn that this is a good golf swing. The second step to a golf swing is the backswing. The backswing is a positional movement. You do not hit the ball on the backswing. That comes later. The backswing is where you lift the club from its starting position and bring it back over your head. When moving the club back, you don't want to go too fast. You want to move at a slow tempo. Try to rotate your hips on the backswing by shifting weight from the ball of your front foot to the ball of your back foot. If you are right-handed, your left hand does all the work. Your left arm represents the lever of the swing. It stays straight throughout the whole swing. Your backswing, though, should not be about a full shoulder turn to generate power. Rather, you should think of it as a term of a full shoulder turn to allow the left hand and arm to swing fully into a correct position at the top. From there, it can swing down again into the ball on a correct line through impact. This is what creates the power and straightness. Complete the backswing first. Do it smoothly and with plenty of time. Power is released at a later stage in the downswing. Don't run ahead of the correct sequence. I think it is a mistake to associate the backswing with power. After all, you don't hit the ball in the backswing. That comes later. Thinking of power tends to make the backswing quick and jerky, and this result is in an incomplete turn. The third step to a golf swing is the downswing, what everyone works for. The transition from a backswing to a downswing is a key moment in a golfer's stroke. Once you reach the top of your backswing, you want to take a quick second pause because you don't want to move too fast and lose balance. You want to start by coming down and bringing your right elbow down by your side, turning the right hip toward the ball. This will cause the left hip to rotate properly. If you rotate your hips correctly, the front of your body will face the target on your follow-through rather than your side. You want to stay relaxed and make contact with the ball. Some golfers hit the ball and then don't finish. After making contact with the ball, you have to follow all the way through the swing by turning your hips and bring the club all the way back to the top. In conclusion, you now know how to swing a golf club. 90% of golf is mental. Confidence plays a huge role as well. I have taught you the 3 main steps to swing a golf club. First, the setup. Make sure you are correctly set up before you start the swing. Second, the backswing. Making sure you are using all the techniques correctly. And last, the downswing. Teaching you how to follow through the ball and giving it the final touch. Now you know how to swing a golf club with the proper techniques and steps.